Alright, we're back for another one. And this time, like always, my favorite subject, the Corona crud and the Woo flu. Oh, this subject's always fun. This is the one I was fighting for a while before that other shit blowed up this fucking week, which is stupid and retarded, but I guess they need a fucking hill to go fight on, so. But with the Woo flu, it's always fun for me because I've been fucking playing this game since the beginning. And it's always fun to hear people try to define my position. You're for the lockdowns. I've never said that. I'm not for the lockdowns. And I don't care about the flu, to be honest with you. It's just something that I found interesting. Not only that, with me being the devil and doing the devil's work, I was voting for the flu. Since the beginning, you go back and look. I'm rooting for the flu, man. The world needs a fucking fist fucking enema. And I was hoping for billions to die. Do not try to put me in a box of these people or those people. I don't give a fuck if it opens. I don't give a fuck if it stays closed. I want the flu to win. I'm on the side of death and destruction. And if the first fucking video with this fucking black jogger motherfucker isn't an indication that the world needs to burn, then you're misunderstanding my position. My position is for death and destruction. I'm an anarchist when it gets down to this fucking shit right here. We need a fucking world flushing. Somebody needs to fucking grab the handle and go ka-flush. Everybody. That's why when everyone, it most affects the blacks. I hope it does. I hope it kills all of them. And if it takes a bunch of fucking whiteys with them, yay! Fucking yay team. So, don't try to fucking put me into the box of you fucking idiots. I don't give a fuck one way or the other. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. All I'm doing is bringing numbers to the game. I like numbers. Because numbers tell you everything you need to know. So with that being said, let's get into the whole fucking premise of this fucking stupid ass bullshit. Depending on which side you're on, probably going to piss off all of you. Oh, I'm for life. I'm not. Oh, I'm for the economy. Don't give a fuck. It needs, if people lose their fucking jobs and it forces motherfuckers that were here, that weren't supposed to be here, to fucking leave and go back wherever the fuck it was they came from, so fucking be it. You know? If the food is tainted and it kills hundreds and thousands and billions, I don't fucking care. Y'all, we're gonna starve if we don't open it up. Oh my God, the food is tainted. That's who I am. I am the devil and I'm here to do the devil's work. When I had really long hair and a really long beard, which was just a couple of years ago, I stuck a metal S-hook off a bungee cord, 21 inch rubber bungee cord. And they fucking let loose, come back and hit me in the eye. I had really long hair, so when they did plastic surgery, I ended up having to cut my hair because it was fucking with my eye. It kept getting in my eye and matting up, and my beard and shit from just the drainage. Matter of fact, I think I got a picture of my eye somewhere. Let me see if I can't find it. I'll show it to you. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see it real well, but I had my hair pulled back in a ponytail, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that was after the surgery or before. Oh, yeah, that's me before the surgery right there. Yeah, it fucked that eye up, man. Lucky it didn't take my eye out, but yeah, it fucked my eye. It scratched my lens. When the hook went in, it hooked me like a fish. It fucking went in and ripped open here, but it had a little hole right there. If you see me in real life, if I pull it down, you'll see a hole right there. But there's a long scar here. That's why it droops over on this side. Something I learned about it. I realized that your eyelids are actually muscles, like muscles. And they were worried about my eyelid not actually working because of the damage. And then when it finally healed up enough, I kept trying to open up my eye, doing this, and they were like, that's probably the best thing you could do is exercising it. But that's that droop that's right here. That's where that droop comes from. And yeah, it hooked me like a fish. It was dangling. I was like, oh shit. I grabbed the end of it, tried to relieve the pressure. And when I fished it out, everybody standing there was like, God damn, dude, I can't believe. And you didn't freak out. I'm like, okay. Man, I've been hurt so many times. I'm not one to. Generally, what you'll get me to do is go, Jesus, fucking really? Well, that's fucked up. And that's what I kept saying. I'm like, I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that just fucking happened. But, yeah, I had really long fucking hair and a beard. A friend of mine gave me the moniker, when I was working with him, of Otis Driftwood. And I kept asking him, like, who the fuck is Otis Driftwood? What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, man, have you ever seen this movie? I'm like, what movie? Man, he gave it to me and I watched it. I'm like, man, okay. That's kind of cool. But The Devil's Rejects. And in there, the character's name is Otis Driftwood. And one of the things he used to say is, I'm the devil, and I'm here to do the devil's work. The wife hates it when I say that. No, you're not. Okay, well, either way, I'm still the devil in the details. Okay, well, you might be an asshole that fucking has to figure everything out, but I always thought it was funny. But, yeah. As far as the fucking corona crud, if you fucking idiots believe that it's no worse than the flu, bro, it's equal to or less than, then we need to have a conversation of the Chinese are innocent. And that fucking gets everybody every time. They're like, oh, what are you talking about? The Chinese are innocent. Well, they can't be. Well, how in the fuck are you going to blame something on somebody that is no different than any other year? How? You can't blame me for something that didn't happen. You can't blame me for something that isn't no more than something that happens every fucking day. That's the dumbest fucking thing. So when you say that to people, they immediately freak out. Generally, it shuts a lot of them up. Oh, it's fake, blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, well, then Chinese are innocent and Trump is a traitor. Jesus Christ, their fucking eyes get really fucking big. They start freaking out and crying, well, but no. Well, hang on a second. Hang on. Well, if you're saying one thing, then all other things are fucking true. What are you talking about? How can you, this thing, we're going to blame it on them. And oh, he did the right thing by shutting the world down. Whoa. It's not as bad. It's equal to or less than the influenza. Well, then this other thing is true. And yeah, Trump is uh, guilty of crashing the economy over a fake equal to or less than virus. You have to make people defend their position. And that's what I'm good at. Whatever position you take, I'm going to take the other side. I'm going to make you defend it. And if you can make a good enough fucking argument, okay, well, we're going to go there. If you can't, I'm going to beat you to fucking death with the thoughts that are in my head. And one of the thoughts is very fucking clear. Equal to or less than does not equal them doing something to us. Then they go, well, why would he do that? Oh, I don't know. Let's talk about billions in debt and shaming American companies to come back to America. That's why you would blame the Chinese for a fake virus. Well, but man, that's bullshit. Okay, well, hang on. You saying it's bullshit doesn't mean that it's wrong. If you're going to try to tell me that the reason that he did what he did is because of some guy in fucking England who's telling you that this thing was going to happen, but he's never been fucking right in 20 fucking years of every prediction he made, then you're telling me that Trump is so fucking stupid that he listened to somebody who was never fucking right to crash our economy. Which equals, why would he do that? To erase billions in debt and shame American companies come back. Do we want to talk about that? So for all these people saying that, you might want to keep your stupid fucking mouth shut. Because guys like me are going to be all over the fucking internet spreading this around. So if the liberals pick this up and start running with it, just remember, you're the fucking idiots that were saying it was fake and or equal or less than the influenza. Well, here you go. Here's the counter to that argument. Well, that means you believe it's real. I don't give a fuck whether it's real or not. I'm hoping it's real. What do you mean? Well, if it's real, then fucking people are going to die. Lots and lots of people are going to fucking die. Yay. Fucking, we were watching a movie, and a friend of ours called. That's what we were watching. He's like, oh, I ain't seen that. Where's that? I'm like, on Netflix. And it's one of our little guilty pleasures we like to watch. Every time it comes on, we watch it. It's called Lockout with Guy Pearce. And it's about a smart ass who has to go into space to a space prison to save the president's daughter. And it's funny. It's fucking corny as fuck, but it's funny. Well, in there's a character, an Irish character, and he's got a fucked up eye, and he's just a fucking wackaloon. And everybody's got to die, and he's a fucking asshole. And my friend called me back. He goes, dude, that was actually, it wasn't bad. It wasn't greatest fucking movie. I'm like, I told you that. It's just a guilty pleasure kind of a movie. It's called Lockout. He's like, that fucking guy, that character. I'm like, I knew you was going to fucking pick that motherfucker out. He goes, that could be you. They must have fucking been talking to you and came up with your character. I'm like, okay. You understand it's just a facade, right? It's just something I like to do. I like fucking with people. He's like, I know, but that fucking dude was wacko, man. He was a fucking wackaloon. So, yeah, that was fun to do. So that's the position that I take. The fucking wacko who's fucking kill them all. So, for all you people that, open it up, you always want to hedge your fucking bets. Well, let's open it up. Let's be smart about it. Well, hang on a second. If it's equal to or less than or fake, why the fuck would we be cautious about this? Why don't we just open it up? Just open it up. Pools, bars, restaurants, sporting events. Just open it all up. Why you got to hedge your bets with, well, we want to be smart about it. And, maybe we should try to take some of the recommendations, seriously. Come on, man. Why are you fucking hedging your bets? You fucking chicken shit cocksuckers. Let's play this fucking game. I like this. Let's play war games from the 80s. You want to play a game? Yeah. Let's play war games where the world dies. Nuclear fucking holocaust. Yay! I'm in. So here we go. Everybody's out protesting that their constitutional rights are being trampled on every day. The government overreach. And I keep asking them, so you keep asking me where's the bodies piled up in the streets from the virus? And I'm like, okay. That's disheartening. You got me. That does break my heart a little bit. What? Oh, you thought I was one of those people that no, I understand, and I agree, the numbers bear it out, that the hard stop and the mandatory, lockdown and distancing probably saved a bunch of lives. Now, you could talk, well, data doesn't show that everybody inside, they got sicker. Did they? People went outside that didn't. Did they? Okay. If you say so, I still believe that if we hadn't done what we done, it probably would have been worse, which was kind of disheartening. I was kind of hoping for more screaming and yelling and wailing, but guess you can't get everything you fucking want. I was hoping for an apocalypse, man. This is the worst fucking pandemic and apocalypse I ever had. I was really wanting to do horrible things. And, man, that dream got dashed. But hey, here we are. So, let's go into the next phase. Hey, okay, that didn't happen. Okay, that's fine. We're still 82,000 dead in a couple of months. It's okay. It's a good start. It ain't fantastic. It's kind of fucking, yeah. Ain't really nothing. Oh, how could you do that? What about the poor people and their family? Okay, well, how about all the fucking people that die from fucking crime every year? Oh, where were your concern then? So, don't ask me to be heartbroken over one thing and then dismiss another. That's fucking stupid hedging your bet bullshit, and I'm not into it. Not even going to play those ignorant ass fucking games. But let's get to this phase 1 or whatever the fuck it is. Why are we phasing this shit in? I'm still curious on you people that say this. Why don't we just open it all the way up? What are you afraid of? If you believe all these things, why don't we just open it up? And then government tyranny would just go away. We'd go back to doing whatever it was we were doing. Why do we have to have this fucking stupid weird opening? Do you not believe that will hurt small business? That you can only have at 25 capacity? How the fuck are they supposed to pay their bills on 25% capacity? You expect people to sit for hours in line just to eat there? This is the weirdest fucking thing that people are doing. Hedging their bets. I find that ridiculously dumb. Why don't we just go full fucking open? And then maybe we all get what we want. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do. We'll never know. But it'd be interesting to find out. It'd be fucking interesting to find out. So what are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? If we open it all the way up. I'm just kind of curious to that crowd that, oh, this is a psyop. This is an exercise in showing how they can overrun you. I keep asking, where's the tanks in the street? Where's all these government checkpoints? Now, you could talk about Gallup, and I almost understand that. Because if you ever been to Gallup, which I have, there's a large Indian population there, the Navajo. I mean, there's a large indigenous population there. And they are poor as fuck. Everybody cries about fucking how poor the fucking Negroids are. You ought to see these people, man. It is heart-wrenching to watch them walking around begging. They come in the fucking truck stops, they beg, man. They'll come with their little kids and their women. And they're poor as fuck. And when they get their little government checks or whatever the nation gives them, you want to talk about stealing. The fucking chiefs and all those in power of the fucking nations, they go there sometime and just look around. And you'll wonder where all this fucking money's going. It don't go to the people. That's the biggest fucking lie that's ever been fucking told in America. These motherfuckers, they are poor. Take the money from the fucking shitskins and give it to them. Now, I don't know what they do with it. They probably wouldn't do no more than these pubic-headed motherfuckers. But when they shut Gallup down, it's because these people are truly poor and poor health. They don't, even though the government has a lot of programs they do for them, it's almost like they don't take it or don't use it, or it's not distributed equally amongst them. So shutting it down and keeping them from coming in, especially if there's an outbreak, to keep them from, taking it back and all that, shutting down liquor stores. So in a way, I kind of get it. But then again, if, Rocky 3, man, if you die, you die. You fucking die, you die, man. But I do have a slight, but then again, probably because I married a breed. She come off the fucking nations in Oklahoma. So, maybe I got a little bit of a soft spot there. But I try not to expose it too much, because some motherfucker will jab me in it. So, as far as where are all these government troops? And don't throw fucking Gallup at me, because it's one fucking spot on the map. So where are your rights being trampled? And I said it before, if you want to talk about individual rights being trampled, fucking haircutting places, this person giving out haircuts, having to fight for this. Okay, that's that fucking state. I don't give a fuck if it's Texas, Michigan, where I live in Illinois. I only give a fuck what, and nobody's stopping me. You see our bikes are moved. We're fucking out. I've been out for fucking weeks. Weeks. And I'm one of those assholes that are giving everybody grief. I don't wear gloves and I don't wear a mask. Well, I don't know if you're going out. Do you think I had 2 months of fucking cigar supplies? Fucking come on, man. I buy them as I fucking need them. And my guy's pretty cool, so, I had his personal phone number, and he was sitting in the dark, and only certain people knew that he was actually open. Lawbreakers. Yeah, I know, we're lawbreakers. But they were trying to shut him down. How the fuck is he supposed to make his fucking money, man? See, that's where we agree. I don't give a fuck. That's a service I give a fuck about. So what the fuck do I care if he didn't have the open sign and his lights weren't really on? I knew he was open. Other people knew he was open. And apparently, he didn't get in trouble. Walked right in there and got whatever the fuck it was I needed. You could go to fucking Walmart. You could go fucking Menards. That's where I agree with some of these people. Why the fuck you could go to Walmart, but I can't go down here to a smaller place? Not like I frequent these places, but they got, what the fuck do I care whether they're open or not? So, am I for the lockdown? I don't really give a fuck. They're going to do whatever it is they're going to do. And if people defy the lockdown, and it's someplace I want to go, I'm going to frequent it. Do I care if they open all the way? No, I don't. It isn't going to stop me from doing whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing. All I care about are the numbers. Don't throw numbers at me if you don't like having numbers thrown back at you. And don't have conversations with me if you're going to take up a stupid fucking position and then don't like it when that position gets twisted and thrown the fuck right back at you. You know, you're going to lose in these conversations. It's fake. Then the Chinese are innocent and Trump is a traitor. How do you prove he's not? At this point, there's not that many dead. This guy over here, he predicted it, and that's why we did that. So Trump is so stupid that he listened to this fucking guy and crashed the fucking economy. Well, but, oh, God. Okay. Next argument, please. I keep getting the same fucking arguments, and I keep fucking tearing them apart. And it gets to a point where they shut up and go away because they cannot win. Either the Chinese are innocent, Trump is a traitor, and he's stupid for listening to other people who have never been right. Which is it? Either it's dangerous and a bunch of people are going to die. Yay. Or it's not. And these things happen. Somebody has to be held accountable. And you can't hold the Chinese guilty of something that's equal to, less than, or didn't happen. Which is it? But you guys don't want to have that conversation because you run away going, I can't argue against that. Somebody give me a better talking point. Oh, okay. Well, come back when you get one. Come back when you get one. Our constitutional rights are being violated. Where? Well, over here, they did this thing to this person. You mean that one person? I don't give a fuck about that one person. You don't give a fuck about the other things we give a fuck about. Black on white crime. White guilt, white fragility, being projected onto us. Being lullabied by a fucking Stockholm syndrome that we had nothing to fucking do with. But we're supposed to give a fuck about this thing that you give a fuck about. And then you get mad when my arguments against your fucking argument are better. I wish you fucking people make up your goddamn minds. So I wish you people come at me with better arguments. I need something better. I'm getting bored. I don't know if you can tell. The fucking McMichael's fucking incident is fucking. It's almost to a point where it's boring to argue, and you keep getting told, well, that doesn't. You can't point to this thing to this thing, and then they turn around and point to that thing for this. Everything for D and nothing for me. What? It's the arguments are getting old and tiresome, and all we could do is sit back and go, so which is the new tragedy? What next horrible thing? And that's why you're not hearing any news anymore. I pointed that out the other day to my girl. I'm like, you're hearing more on social media about crimes locally than you are hearing on the local news. Now it's because of shit like this down in Georgia. Now they're starting to hide black on white crime. Hide it. And Corona is taking center at either we're going to or we're not going to. Either people are going to die or they're not going to die. These people are bad. So is this person. I mean, I tear everybody's arguments the fuck apart. It's getting boring. Somebody please bring something new to me. This is just, ugh. So I'm going to have to find something new to fucking harp on. Seriously. The reason I'm not coming out here and talk, I'm finally back enjoying, if we get rid of the fucking rain and the cold, it gets hot. It gets cold. It rains. It don't rain. When it doesn't rain, it's too fucking cold. I'm like, all I want to do is ride my motorcycle, man. I want to go over and work on my truck and get it back on. So hopefully somebody throws something in the comments and says, hey, Spider, what's your thoughts on this? I hope it's something fucking interesting. I really fucking do. This is just getting... Let's talk about how can we make Trump lose. I'm almost up for that fucking go. I really am. But you're a Trump guy. Never said I was a Trump guy. Well, you got a Trump hat. That's because I voted for the guy. Well, it says 2020. Well, until recently, I was, I hoboed onto the fucking Trump train like everybody else. Like, hey, these things are going in line. Now it's starting to fucking fall back, and I'm like, all right, here we fucking go again. Back into the same old fucking bullshit. Same old fucking bullshit. Again, we're back in. It's getting old. The arguments are getting old. It's hard to even get on social media and start an argument. It's the same old fucking arguments. Calgon, take me away. Well, that's pretty much all I got. I'm running out of fucking steam. I'm just fucking getting bored. I'm getting bored out of my motherfucking skull. God. Where's a good fucking Holocaust when you fucking need one? Oh. Ugh. Maybe somebody should invite me for a fucking conversation on their goddamn live streams. We could get in some shitty conversations. Alright, we're done.